All right, guys. So this Saturday started late. Got all my habits in, except for my run. Today's a long run. I'm almost 2 miles in, and it sucks doing a run at the end of the day. I much prefer it in the morning, so I'm gonna stick to that in the future. And what really sucks is when you're doing a run and you know you're doing the right thing and you're going right past to Dunkin' Donuts, and then you smell that donut in your face and you're like, oh, the smell of getting fat. Hey, it used to be the smell of tasty, but now it's just the smell of getting fat because we developed a habit. And we're gonna be fit, we're gonna be accountable, we're gonna be the people who do what they say they're gonna do. So I'm gonna stop talking, stop walking, and get back to running. See you in a few. All right. As you can see, it's getting darker. I'm a little over 4 miles. I'm on the last mile now. And then I'm gonna take a breather and catch my breath so I can give you guys your book reports for today. I did the reading, did not get a chance to send the videos yet, but we are accountable and we follow through. Let's condense this pain, finish it up. And through you, and other people see it, and it's very noticeable, very noticeable. So enthusiasm on the job is huge. I'm not gonna dive too much into that. This book, Atomic Habits, this chapter, honestly, it kind of bothered me a little bit. I was in my feels about it a little bit, but I think it's true. I think it's true. It talks about how we need to learn to leverage some pre-existing conditions, so to speak, that everyone has genetic predispositions to certain activities, right? And it tells us where we should do work, because in those areas we will produce more fruit than other people. Not to say that just because someone has a six-pack in the gym that, oh, that's all genetics. You won't know that until you put in as many repetitions and eat the same diet they did. However, they use the example of Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps had a larger than average torso, and he was like 6'4", right? But his legs were shorter than other people his height, which made for a amazing swimmer. And because he spent so much time swimming and he had the genetics to help with that, it took him to the next level. It also talked about you can stand out not just from being the best in a particular field, because that's one thing that really makes people stand out, but also you can create your own field, right? And they use the Dilbert comic artist to explain that he wasn't the greatest artist, he wasn't the greatest cartoonist, but he was funny. He wasn't the greatest comedian, but he could draw. And of the comedians who could draw, very few had business background and acumen, so that separated him into a field where not very many people had the ability at all, let alone the ability to compete at a high level. So when you're combining things that you're I don't want to say average, but if you're slightly above average, if you're in the top 25%, and you may not make it into the top 5% in a particular skill, but if you've got 2 or 3 skills that you're in the top 25% and you can find a way to combine them, now you can create a field where you have no competition because no one else is doing what you're doing. And so this chapter and the next couple chapters are kind of some pro tips after you've started to figure out, the foundations of understanding habits. Now let's look at some other tips that'll help just kind of take things to the next level as we are developing our habits. So I am fired up. I need a shower, and I'm gonna crash hard tonight because it was a 12-hour day today, and it's a beautiful one. You guys have a blessed evening. Condense the pain. Bloop.